there's an injustice against you or someone you love or someone you believe in, stand up. Don't sit down on them, they need you.
Def, the alternate, Gianna, the alternative, looking after Popcorn Planet whilst Andy is on holiday at the moment. And I am joined with someone a little bit different, really. But of course, he is part of the Popcorn Planet family as well. It is my good friend, Brandon is in the house. Hey, Brandon,
Hey,
how's it
what's up?
going?
Good to see you. How
Good
you
to see
doing?
you too.
Congratulations on your plaque back there. But yeah, it's good to see you and good to be here.
Thank you so much. Yes, it is good to see you too. Good to be here. Guys, we're going to wait about 5-10 minutes, have a bit of a chat with you guys before we jump into today's main topic, which is, yes, Diddy might be in trouble as ex-Kim Porter's family have finally broken their silence. They're calling him despicable and so many more other things. Also, as well, for the member-only portion of this live stream, we're going to go into a little bit of, did Diddy actually unalive Kim Porter? There are a few conspiracy theories out there, so we're going to do a little bit of a quick overview. But, guys, if you want to see more of an in-depth investigation onto whether Diddy actually, allegedly, possibly unalived Kim Porter or not, his ex, then please like this stream right now. It'll give us an indication of whether we should do that on Thursday or not. But I've been looking into it and... yeah. I don't think it's looking good for him. Do you?
Yeah, there's a couple things. There's some red flags, you know, and tendencies that happened around this thing. So it's kind of got me skeptical.
What red flags have you seen so far when you've looked into this?
Mystery illnesses, you know, with between Kim and then, you know, her ex, like, you know, I guess we'll get more into that later, but some of that and, you know, a couple people that were around and present on the scene. So, uh, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we will see what happens indeed. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Billy Cat saying hello, everyone. Hey up, everyone. How's it going? Spy Mentor 087, it's going to be Steph, ain't it? I mean, to be fair, when a stream starts on time on Popcorn Planet, you can pretty much guarantee that, yeah, it's going to be me. Hi. Hey up, everyone. Spy Mentor 087 was like, knew it. You see, there you go. You know the drill by now. If a stream starts on time, it's me. If it's not, it's Andy. Andy has his own time. It's literally called Andy time. You know this almost too well now, right, Brandon?
Yeah, I mean, I'm learning it, and I have Brandon time too. So I think you know that from behind the scenes as well. So yeah, you're very punctual though. So
I'm very punctual, yes. And Spy Mentor 087 says, is he really working on that documentary? Oh, hell yeah. Oh, dude, hell yes. Stay tuned. Documentaries do take a while to film, to produce, to edit, everything. Like, the process is so in-depth. But, oh yeah, get ready for the MJ documentary from Popcorn Planet because it is fire. I mean, the guest that he's already got to interview has been absolutely mind-blowing, really, how he's been able to get some of those people.
I'm sure the ones that he's yet to get are going to be, you know, great as well because, like you said, it takes time to do a documentary. You got to get these people on the same page as you know, schedule. So, yeah, it's coming.
It is definitely coming, absolutely. We do not take no for an answer. A good producer never takes no for an answer. That's what Andy taught me, amongst other things as well, of course. But yeah, let's see what else you guys are saying. Oh, UK represent. Friend from Liverpool, UK. Hey up. How do? But guys, you definitely want to make sure you are subscribed because tomorrow on Popcorn Planet, Brandon, is it going to be ready tomorrow?
Yes. I've been working on some things behind the scenes and yes.
Yeah? Okay, so I can officially say tomorrow there is going to be an extra special video on Popcorned Planet and also on my channel, Steph the Alter Nerd.
Oh, nice.
So make sure you guys are subscribed to both here and my channel, Steph the Alter Nerd, because Brandon's been working on an extra special video that's going to drop on Popcorn Planet tomorrow. And I've already got my video ready to drop on my channel tomorrow in conjunction with it. And yeah, basically, it's going to explain why I was in America pretty much all of last week. It's going to explain that. It's going to explain why Andy is away all of this week. A lot of you guys have been asking, oh, wow, why have you been in America, Steph? When I started giving you guys a little bit of tidbits, updates, sneak peeks on my social media last week on Twitter and on YouTube, you guys were like, oh my goodness, you kept that quiet. We didn't know you were coming to America. Yeah, I definitely kept it quiet for a good reason. So yes, guys, make sure you are definitely subscribed because there is an extra special video that is going to drop tomorrow on Popcorn Planet and also another one on my channel, Steph the Alter Nerd. It's going to explain everything.
Yeah.
And all I'm
make
going to
sure
say...
that-
Sorry, go on, Brandon, go for it.
I was gonna say, make sure that you are subscribed to the Patreon. You get alerted to catch up on the video as soon as it drops because you're gonna want to see it.
Oh, you're definitely going to want to see it. And all I'm going to say is this. Whilst I was in America, Andy stabbed me.
Oh my God, really?
Yes! The little shiz stabbed me. Oh, guys. Oh, yes. There's just a little bit of drama. Just a little bit of drama. But yes, so you definitely do not want to miss out on any of that drama and hilarity. So yeah, stay tuned for tomorrow. I actually have had a little bit of a sneak peeky of what Brandon's been working on for Popcorn Planet, and it's looking good, actually. It's looking really good. And I have to admit, without saying too much, the way that you edited that bit with myself, Andy, and Kim, thanks.
Yeah.
Cheers,
No
mate.
problem. Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Got your back.
Thank you.
Yeah, and for everybody asking Steph what happened, just make sure you stay tuned.
Yeah, definitely. Make sure you stay tuned here on Popcorn Planet and also over on my channel, Steph the Alter Nerd, because oh yeah, we're going to be dropping all the tea tomorrow. Yeah, Hanzo Yamazaki saying, Steph, what happened? You got to wait till tomorrow. For the full story, make sure you subscribe to both channels here and Steph the Alter Nerd, because, oh yeah, we're all will be revealed, and then you'll finally understand why I had to keep my visit to America a secret all up until the last minute. I mean, there's only a handful of people that actually know why A, I was in America, and B, what actually happened in America. So yeah, we will reveal all tomorrow. Sarah B says she's laughing about it. I think she's fine. No, I am not.
Oh,
I am
man.
not fine. I'm going to speak to a lot. I'm going to sue. I'm going to go totally American and sue his backside. No, I'm not.
You invaded America and then you got stabbed, huh?
I know, right? Freaking takes me like about 18 hours from leaving my home to get into my end destination in America, in Florida. It's a bit of a trek. It's a bit of a trek to then get stabbed by my big brother. Like, amazing, right? David Knight, thank you so much for your continued support for the membership here on Popcorn Planet. Saying, I cannot wait for the video on Popcorn Planet and Steph the Alter Nerd on my birthday. Hey, well, happy birthday to David,
David
for tomorrow. Appreciate it. Okay, then. So, with that being said, let's kick into today's main topic. As always, anyone that sends super chat stickers, member only chats, I will get to them as and when I can. And before we start, Marcella in the chat. Hey up, Marcella, how's it going, my love? Aw, Hey up, honey. Nice to see you here. But yeah, Brandon, if you can just put in the chat 11:32.
Okay.
All right.
Alrighty.
And
Got
we
it.
are going to start the main topic right now. Hey up, everyone. It's me, Steph, the alternate, your nerdy alternative, looking after Popcorn Planet whilst Andy is on holiday at the moment. And I am joined by my good friend and part of the Popcorn Planeteer crew, Brandon. Hey up, mate. How's it
Hey,
going?
what's up? Pretty good. I'm happy to be here. Good to
Uh,
see you.
Well, good to see you too. Good to see you too. Always good to see you, Brandon. But yeah, guys, it looks like Diddy is in trouble as ex-Kim Porter's family have finally broken their silence. And it's brought up a question that has been flying around all these years. Did Diddy actually kill Kim Porter? Did he murder her? Did he unalive her? And so let's start off with Kim Porter's family finally breaking their silence. Now, they were essentially reacting to the footage of Cassie and Diddy and were calling it absolutely despicable. Now, it's Kim Porter's father, Jake Porter, who has broken the silence. And he told Rolling Stone on June the 7th, saying, quote, "You can say I was disgusted with the video, and I wouldn't treat my enemy like that. It was despicable. I couldn't believe it. I was in Vietnam, and I wouldn't do that to my enemy." When asked if he had ever seen Combs physically be nasty to his daughter Kim during their marriage, he said no. But then added that anything he'd seen was never to that extent, but it made him wonder. So it seems like he noticed some kind of like interaction between Diddy and Kim that was like, questionable, but not too much where all the red flags come up.
Well, I mean, that's her father. So if you see your child in distress, and if they're hiding something, you're gonna be able to pick up on that, right? I mean, that's like probably a parental sense. So, I mean, I mean, it's credible from him.
Yeah,
So,
it is. I mean, if we've ever been faced in that kind of situation, we've seen it in the sense of having a friend who's with someone, and you find out years later that someone was an absolute monster, but during that period, before you find out, you see certain interactions where you think, but then you doubt yourself and you think, nah, it can't be anything bad, and you just move on from it, and away you go, right? So yeah, Kim Porter's dad's saying that. Yeah, I would agree, Brandon. Definitely does make sense. Now, he also added while speaking to Rolling Stone that he'd either lived with or close to his daughter Kim throughout a relationship with Diddy, and that the horrible video with Cassie had given him a different outlook on the father of his grandchildren. Well, hell yeah. I mean, bloody hell. I can't watch that video. I've seen it once or twice, and then that was it. I was like, no, I'm done. Like, end of, game over. Like, it is proper triggering. And the way that he comes out and chases after her and just rags her like a doll all over the place. It's just terrifying.
and yeah, the way he treats her when she's already on the ground, kicking her while she's on the ground, that's very low for a human to do. And
Very, very low.
yeah.
And you got to think, as far as I'm concerned, if they could do it once, they could do it again.
hmm
How many other times did he did this to Cassie? And
How many
topically,
times?
what did he do to Kim?
And how many times do you say, "I'm in a dark place"? You can't get away with that. That's an excuse.
No.
I mean,
I'm
yeah.
in a dark place. Like, oh, bog off. No, you're not in a dark place. You're just an evil mofo. A
Mhm.
nasty, evil mofo monster. It's as simple as that. Bloody, I'm in a dark place. It's as stupid as someone turning around and saying, yeah, I need therapy, and it'll all go away. No, you're still a piece of shiz.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? For some
Mhm.
people, anyway. For some. But then he turns around and he says, I didn't know he could stoop that low. I imagined it surprised a lot of people. I wouldn't even do a dog like that. My heart goes out to Cassie. And this is the thing, right? Monsters are very, very good at hiding themselves. You don't know they're a monster until it's too late. Some hide in plain sight, But still, you don't know that they're a monster until it's too late. So, yeah, do
And
you
it's
think it's realistic that Kim's father didn't know that he could, quote, stoop that low?
well, he said, well, he lived with them off and on, right? So he was around like, on a daily basis, according to him, for certain times. But a monster and a master manipulator like Diddy appears to be, he knows how to put a mask on and hide himself, right? And I don't know. I think the father was just blind to it because he wanted to make sure his daughter was happy in a relationship with a successful man, and he maybe turned a side eye and didn't pay attention to the whole thing. Who knows the circumstance? I
Yeah,
mean,
who knows indeed. But then he also says, I think he was a very jealous person. They both loved each other. Kim's love was legitimate. Puffy's love, I don't know what he calls love. You know what I mean? I really don't think he has any idea what love is. Adding that his primary concern is the children moving forward. And this is the thing, right? Monsters, as far as I'm concerned, do not know what love is. It's
no, and
twisted, it's sick, it's nasty. They don't know what love is. That video with Cassie ain't love. He calls himself
and
Brother Love, or he tried to anyway. Brother Love, that ain't love, mate.
yeah, no, that's how you hate. And maybe he doesn't know what love is because his position of power. Because when you're that big, nobody really loves you. They use you, but he used people to get there too. So he's not, nobody's perfect, but he's definitely showed himself to be a monster that doesn't know like real, true, unconditional love. To me,
Mm. I totally agree. And kind of segueing a little bit into, well, hang on a minute. Did he absolutely kill Kim Porter? Did he murder her? Well, this is the thing. We've got this Donald Trump Jr. of all freaking people, right? Donald
yeah,
Trump Jr. Saying that his ex-wife Vanessa was actually afraid of Diddy and doesn't believe that his long-term girlfriend Kim Porter actually died of pneumonia. Now, the official cause of death for Kim Porter is pneumonia, but all these years there have been rumors that that's not the case, right? That Diddy apparently allegedly had something to do with it. And so, yeah, he shared these unproven, of course, allegations in an appearance on the Academist podcast, claiming that his ex-wife Vanessa was actually good friends with Kim Porter. Now, she passed away in 2018 to pneumonia. It is contested that. Now, he recalled growing up in New York City, running into celebrities often before politics, and he said when he used to get invited to the cool people parties. He then added, my ex-wife was really good friends with Kim Porter, and when she passed away, Vanessa called me and said, something is up with that. So Vanessa's friend is like, no. There is something totally happening, going on with Kim Porter. As far as Vanessa's concerned, she did not pass away from pneumonia. She then said, Kim Porter was really afraid of Diddy. This goes back years, and she was having these conversations with my ex. She was always always in fear of something happening. And I was like, not a lot of people die at 47 of pneumonia. And I'm not trying to fuel any kind of rumor, but that's a conversation I had with someone who knew her well. And so this is a thing, right? Yeah, young people, generally speaking, do not die from pneumonia. Reason being is because you're young, so your immune system is much more stronger to be able to battle the effects of pneumonia, right?
and she looked like she took care of herself at 47, like, and she's young, so 47 is young from that. Usually, it's like infants or elderly, not 47. And if I'm not
Correct.
mistaken, pneumonia can be like chemically or medically induced sometimes because fluid in the lungs. So that could be another conspiracy with my tinfoil hat on. No. I
You
mean,
don't know at all. But guys, for those that are watching in the chat right now, and for those that are watching on the replay, please use the like button as your voting tool. It's just the quickest and easiest way for us to gauge you guys' opinion, to see if you agree with this statement or not, which is, do you think Diddy actually unalived his ex, Kim Porter? Do you not believe in the official cause of death, which is pneumonia? Or do you think that Diddy actually unalived her instead? If you believe that opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, again, can you hit that like button right now? It's the quickest and easiest way for me to gauge you guys' opinion to see if you actually agree with that or not. I can see here 354 of you seem to be agreeing that, yes, he did have something to do with it, that it wasn't pneumonia. You do believe that something more nefarious happened and that Diddy did unalive her. I'll check back later on in the stream to see if there's anyone else that actually agrees with that. A lot of you are agreeing right now. I can see here Malia White, JS Porku, Colleen, Astrid, Lisa, Diddy is shitty. I believe that. Yes, yes, yes. Linda says yes. Shannon says, I've always believed Diddy unalived Kim. Meza says Diddy did her in. If you believe all these statements, then hit the like button as your voting tool. Cece says, I believe Diddy did it. GOB says Diddy did it. Sophia Eklund says yes. Let's see. Hanzo says, I've believed this for years. Wow. And wow, that just showed up to 414 of you agreeing that no, Kim did not pass away from pneumonia, that you believe in the opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, that actually Diddy unalived her. Hit that like button if you agree with that statement, with that opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. Space Snafu says, hell yes. CC says, Kim Porter looked healthy. Yes, she did. She looked healthy. She looked in her prime with a body that would be able to fight off, as far as I'm concerned, something like pneumonia. Like,
Something
totally,
fishy,
absolutely, right?
yeah, it's fishy. It's almost like Brittany Murphy. Whenever she passed, it was fishy that she went so young, like from a mystery illness like pneumonia out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So that's a totally different thing, but it's hard to prove these kind of things. What's the cause of it, especially since it happened in 2018?
Yes.
So there's no way of going back, but it's very hard to prove. But you couldn't put past Diddy. He denied things, and then he had that tape come out. So yeah.
Well, yeah, it does look a little bit sus to me. With that being said, everyone watching on the live, stay exactly where you are. We have not finished yet. But everyone watching on the replay, if you liked this and you want more, believe me, of course, there's going to be more, then make sure you subscribe to Popcorn Planet, turn that notification bell to all, like this stream if you believe opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, Diddy actually unalived Kim Porter, and comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theories, whatever's. Also, as well, if you appreciated what was coming out of my gob, and of course you did, then head on over to my own channel, Steph the Alter Nerd, your nerdy alternative to royal news and gossip, and stay tuned for an extra special video from me tomorrow, because I'm going to explain why I was in America last week. Yes, I kept it a secret for so long, guys. But yes, all the tea will be dropped tomorrow, as will be on this channel as well, Popcorn Planet, where Andy explains what actually happened last week. Oh, yeah. We've been keeping it a secret for a long time, but it's finally time for you guys to know what the hell happened last week, which also includes Andy stabbing me. Oh, yes, Andy did stab me. I will never forget it, ever, 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 ever. And you can find all about that tomorrow on my channel, Steph the Alter Nerd, and find out everything that happened over the weekend over here on Popcorn Planet. With that being said, again, everyone on the live stream, stay exactly where you are. But for those watching on the replay, here are some videos you may want to clickety-click, clickety-click. Can you put in 2546, please?
Alrighty.
Thanking you.
No problem. All right.
All right, guys. So I can see here 468 of you. Oh, no, that's just jumped to 470 now. Agree in the opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, that Diddy actually unalived Kim Porter, that she did not die of pneumonia, that he had something to do with it. Guys, if you agree with that opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, then use that like button as your voting tool. Again, it's the quickest and easiest way to gauge you guys' opinion to see if you actually agree with it or not. But with that being said, Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. Let's get into the member-only portion of this stream that you can only replay if you are part of the Popcorn Planet membership, either here or on Patreon. And here we go. Yeah, so did Diddy unalive and kill Kim Porter? Well, there's a lot of people out there that are saying, he ain't looking squeaky clean, that's for sure. Ooh,
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
So
It's a
we've
paper
got.
trail.
Sorry, what was that, Brandon?
It's almost like a paper trail.
Yeah.
Receipts.
It's like follow the breadcrumbs, right?
Yeah. It's like, oh, yeah, are connecting the dots. Whatever metaphor you want to put, it's there.
It is, right? But yeah, let's follow the breadcrumbs here because we've got Diddy's late ex, Kim Porter, kind of like what murder rumor, let's call it, going on here with Albie Shaw. So this is an ex of Kim Porter, who I believe her oldest. She had her
Quentin.
oldest son or daughter with Albie Shaw. And he's never accepted the ruling that she passed away from pneumonia, saying that no, she passed away under dodgy circumstances. So back in November 2018, Kim Porter passed away. According to autopsy, the cause was lobar pneumonia. The manner was certified as natural. The coroner also determined that she had no known medical history other than recent flu-like symptoms, which you don't have, any other known medical history, and you're going to pass away with something like that, and it's going to be called natural? No. Red flag city all over there. And so Albie Shaw is like, oh yeah, totally red flag city. So he uploaded a photo of him and her, captioned the shot. She sent me this, saying, life imitating art, art imitating life. Now it all makes sense. He added the hashtag star and tagged Fox right in. She told me other stuff too. She was running. I said, call the FBI. And so their ex's son, 30-year-old Quincy Taylor Brown, is an actor. He portrayed Derek Jones in the Fox drama series Star. And so here, he's essentially indicating, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, right, that she was actually running from something prior to her passing away. Now, the rumor is that actually she was writing a tell-all before she passed away. And it looks like, based on that rumor, someone was trying to silence her for good and succeeded in doing that.
Yeah. And have you even seen, like, was it Gene Deal or the other guy that did the Piers Morgan interview, that he saw interactions with Kim Porter and Diddy, and he said he's happy that Cassie was able to get away when Kim couldn't. Because if you know, Kim had her nose broken and she had it to get fixed from Diddy, supposedly. So, if she was gonna write that tell-all, that would have been, as disastrous as it is for Diddy now. So he probably got away.
Yeah. Now, last summer, he actually cast doubt on the cause and manner of Kim's passing, claiming in a since deleted video that she was actually murdered, saying, just found this footage from the morning I learned of Lady KP, aka Kim Porter's murder, and how it ripped the soul from my physical body. I was on my way to film the pre-show packages for the Bet Awards with Tisha Campbell-Martin and Tishna Arnold when I received a call from PR icon Queenie Donaldson asking me if I was okay and did I hear the news. I had no clue, but I do know very clearly that Kimberly didn't just check out all of a sudden over pneumonia. That's some bullshit. Really? This is where I get in trouble. We just celebrated our son Quincy's new deal and Christmas special with Netflix, and she was in fantastic health, as well as laughing, seeing me, and Diddy mutual exchange at the theatre. I'm going to leave it here. So as far as he's concerned, before she passed, she was in good spirits, she was in good health. As far as he's concerned, seeing her before she passed away and the state that she was in, the good health and mental state that she was in, doesn't then jive with, oh, she passed from pneumonia? How the frick did that happen?
Yeah, especially, you're seeing your son succeed and want to stick around and be there for them. and then that happens, it's like, of course you're gonna want to take care of yourself and take out the measurements to be healthy. And yeah, that doesn't make sense. Like, I agree with you, Steph.
Yeah, it makes zero sense. And this is the thing, right? More and more and more conspiracy theories are now boiling up to the surface, right? Ever since her 2018 passing. Now, one of which that's really spearheading these conspiracy theories is Cola Booth, right? Now, she was apparently a friend, a very close friend of Kim Porter. And she says, look, this Diddy thing is not a surprise, but it makes me remember the horrible way he treated my friend Kim Porter and how I've always silently held him responsible for her young death, R.I.P. Kim. Then saying Diddy was a mofo. Y'all would not even begin to believe the way he treated Kim Porter, and ironically, Cassie back then allowed herself to be used to disrespect Kim in her own home. Cassie let herself be flaunted in Kim's face. Laughed at Diddy beating Kim. Was awful.
That's a little messy, and I don't, but if that's true, it's terrible. But there's been people calling him out like this for years, and this is just another person that's doing it.
Yeah.
That
But
shouldn't
she's
be.
going in, right,
Oh
guys?
yeah.
Because, wait, guys, there's more. So she then says, look, pneumonia can be faked so easily by a doctor or by the morgue. Please read up on this. She was about to turn in a book she wrote about her life, and she suddenly dies at just 47. Right? And then she says, right, what you all saw in that video of Diddy beating Cassie was nothing. Now this, if it's true, is disgusting. We'll never forget the time he tried to make Kim Porter lick Cassie's tampon, always using Kim's race as a put down. Now this is the thing, right? When I look at this from a linguistic analysis perspective, what she says here specifically, to me, you can't make this shiz up. It's so
Yeah.
out there. You can't think of this on your own. Trying
No,
to
that's
make your ex or your prior partner lick your mistress's tampon, like, that is way too specific to be able to think that up and lie about it.
and sadistic too. I mean,
Yeah.
what he's doing.
Right?
Yeah. No, you can't make that up. And well, he liked to make up a lot of stuff about himself, so the ugly truth is coming out.
Yeah. It is coming out. It is coming out slowly but surely. And I would say justice for Kim Porter at this point. You guys don't know the half of what women go through with famous and powerful men, be they rappers, be they Bin Laden, be they actors. You all have no idea. And you always demonize the women. Always. Rich black women don't suddenly die from pneumonia at age 47. And that's the thing, right? She would have had an excellent diet, been healthy up to the wazoo, had the best yoga, Pilates, whatever she was doing, right? The best gym, the best everything. And how does someone like that, so young, looking absolutely healthy, pass away from pneumonia at a young age of age 47? Again, it makes zero damn logical sense. Locked away from the world instead of receiving medical care at a hospital. No family around to protect her. So yes, I believe we're not being told what truly happened that led to her death. And that's the thing, right? Someone that is suffering from pneumonia, you can tell straight away that it's something more than a freaking cold. And you freaking take them to hospital. The fact that apparently this did not happen, she was kept at home instead.
And you have the father coming out saying, questioning it, and then Donald Trump Jr. of all people, and she was locked away from the world after that. So I guess they saw her regularly, but when this happened, where the hell were they? Did they put her away in a secret place? I don't know. That's my conspiracy side coming out. But her friend seems like she has a lot of inside scoop on her, and she's not giving up. She's going hard.
Oh, she's going hard and she's not stopping. Again, there is more. Here she writes, when you're rich and powerful, there's all kinds of ways to fake a death. Agreed. You only have to look at Jeffrey Epstein. Come on. Who freaking believes that Jeffrey Epstein unalived himself and hung himself? I don't think so. No. Dudes, If you
And
believe that, you need your head examining. All right, you are drinking the Kool-Aid, okay? And the Matrix has a grip on you. You need to escape the Matrix right now, okay? Because that did not happen, all right? As far as I'm concerned, he did
yeah,
not unalive himself. Someone
and
got to him.
if you don't want to escape the Matrix, I hope the Kool-Aid tastes good, but you can have it by yourself. Just get away from that. I mean, Diddy's another one. He's turning out to be this kind of guy, another Jeffy.
Yeah. And so she then says if Kim had pneumonia to the point she could not walk or even sit up, she should have been rushed to the hospital. She was only 47, which is 27 years in African counting. She was a rich woman. There's no way she died of pneumonia. There is more to the story. Her outcome was paid for and faked. No one can tell me any different.
Yeah,
Like, she is determined. She is standing tall. And you know what really kind of makes this even more interesting? She's been extremely vocal about all of this, about this whole conspiracy that Kim Porter was murdered by Diddy, that Diddy had something to do with it, right? You would have thought that if Diddy was innocent, that he would have sued her for
yeah.
defamation.
He
And the
seems
fact
legit.
that, to my knowledge, that has not happened,
Yeah,
maybe
because
he doesn't want it to go to Discovery, because then we would find out, let's say, quote unquote, the real truth about then what happened.
yeah, I mean, there's a couple instances too, like with Keefy D, what he's saying about Tupac, what and Diddy's the way he participated in there. He's not suing him either, and they're throwing out big accusations. So is she, and she's being a real friend. She's sticking up for her friend who can't speak for herself, and I don't blame her. And that's what any real friend would do. So I really think that he doesn't want Discovery, plain and simple. He already has enough stuff coming towards him anyway. This is just
For now, there's going to be even
yeah.
more that he will not like. She then says the hotel withheld the footage of Diddy beating up Cassie for years due to his wealth and influence. But you think the hospital told you the truth about Kim Porter's death? I don't believe it. Now, that's quite sound logic there.
hmm
If he can allegedly make a hotel withhold that footage of him and Cassie for years, just as easy then to influence a
medical,
hospital, right?
yeah, silence those medical records that are readily available, supposedly, right?
Yeah,
Here in America.
supposedly indeed. But Cola Booth says, all I can tell you is I believe everything Kim Porter told me. I believed her then, and I definitely believe her now that she's been murdered. And what's going to be really, really interesting is the moment that Cola Booth, and I believe it's going to happen, absolutely offloads everything. Everything Kim told her. The whole 9 yards. I think it's
And
only a matter of time. This lady is about to freaking explode with
and
information.
she's a novelist, so she probably can write a book as well and tell all. And maybe she has probably excerpts from Kim Porter that she's going to include in that. And that's like you said, explode. Because look what she's trying to do now. She's supporting this, other causes.
Yeah, she is. And this is the thing, right? She reshared this, which is a change.org website situation going on to reopen the death investigation of Kim Porter. So, guys, if you want to, if you agree and you want to sign the petition, I'm just going to pop it in the chat here. Hang on a minute. Let me do that again. There we go. Yep. Okay. Yeah, let me just pop it in there. So I'm just sharing the link now, which is the petition to reopen the death investigation of Kim Porter. If you believe that the investigation should be reopened into the death of Kim Porter, if you believe, no, she did not die of pneumonia, something's fishy here, I believe Diddy was involved or whatever, you have a chance to sign the petition to try and sway this and get the investigation reopened. There's 5,163 signatures so far. The next goal is 7,500. But yeah, why this petition matters. So the petition says Kim Porter's death has left many unanswered questions and a grieving community seeking justice. Despite the initial investigation's conclusion, significant discrepancies warrant a thorough re-examination. The lack of transparency and comprehensive inquiry into a case is deeply concerning, undermining public trust in our justice system. We urge the relevant authorities to reopen Kim Porter's death investigation, ensuring it's conducted with utmost diligence and integrity. This is not just about one individual, it's about upholding justice for all citizens. Please sign this petition to demand a fair and thorough reinvestigation into Kim Porter's untimely demise. And this is the thing, right? Ultimately, it's about getting to the truth and ensuring that, you know, the justice system was not undermined and ensure that the hospital health system was not undermined. Because it ain't just, you know, the justice system being undermined here, because there's no justice if Kim Porter was murdered, but the health system's been undermined as well by them turning around its pneumonia rather than it being allegedly something more nefarious. Do you see where I'm coming from, Brandon?
Yeah, of course. I mean, he has a lot of ties. He even has LAPD in his pockets. I mean, I wouldn't put that past him. I wonder when this petition was started, because it should have been past their goal by now. I mean, there's a lot
So
of
it
people
started
out
on the
there.
26th of November 2023. So it's been about
Oh,
6 months now.
yeah, I think there should be more people liking it. I mean, especially with the new information that's come out. I don't see why it's not there. People cry for much less, and this is a pretty big cry for help because her friends out there, there's other people coming forward, like her father. I think it needs more, needs more urgency. I don't think that it's an open and shut case.
Mm. I
Sorry,
totally agree.
I'll be
Someone's
right back.
asking, where is the link? Let me pop it in again. Here we go. There's the link. So there you go. If you think that, yes, the authorities should reopen the death investigation of Kim Porter, then, yeah, click on that link that I've just shared in the live chat and, sign the petition today. With that being said, guys, we will be ending this stream shortly in the next couple of minutes. So if anyone has any comments in the live chat about what we've discussed today, then yeah, by all means, this is your last chance to do so. We are ending a little bit early today because, guys, it's past 9 o'clock where I am. And I need to make sure that I get to bed, at a reasonable time rather than silly o'clock. So, yes, a couple more minutes and then we will be ending today's stream. But yeah, Brandon, how excited are you for tomorrow's video so we can finally tell everyone what happened last week?
Oh, I know. My lips have been sealed. I've been quiet too. And it's exciting and it starts a new phase. But that's all I'm gonna say. And we're all gonna be happy.
Yeah, it definitely starts a new phase. Also, as well, I'm so excited to tell you guys the story of how Andy stabbed me. Oh, I have
Yeah.
receipts. I have receipts and everything, okay, guys? I really, really do.
Where is he at? Is that why he's hiding?
Yeah, he's on the run at the moment, guys. And he's lumbered me with channels and he's like, look after him for the week, please. I'm like, you're running from the authorities right now. You stabbed me. Get back here. You must face justice.
You're no P. Diddy, okay, dude? Come on.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, last week was insane. Amazing, but insane. And as you guys know, if you follow me on Twitter, it was a bit of a flying visit. It really, really was. But the first day I was there, I was in Tampa, and I landed at about 11 at night, and I got to my hotel at midnight. I then went to bed, woke up, got ready. First thing I did, I went to the Tampa outlets. I don't give a shit. I had to do my shopping. But get this, right? I couldn't really find anything for me. I know. Shock horror. When I told Andy, he was like, really? Has hell just frozen over? I'm like, yeah. I found so much stuff, though, for Mr. Fox. And I gave him his presents today, and he was so excited and so happy. There were a couple of, like, these Armani shirts that I got him, and they're so cute because they've got, like, little smiley faces on them. And, nice. One in black and one in white. Because I couldn't choose between them, so I got them both.
Did you bring your standard empty suitcase for, the stuff you bring back? Because I know you've mentioned that before.
Oh, yeah. No, not this time. Not this time. Because I knew there wasn't going to be much opportunity for shopping, really, in the grand scheme of things, given what was going on. But I had a window, which was literally Thursday morning. And then I went over to Andy's and did a couple of videos with him. And we did that live stream as well on Popcorn Planet, which was so much fun. And then, Friday, the fun really begun at that point. So, really, really excited to finally be able to tell you guys what happened last weekend. You guys are going to be shocked. But yes, Andy was on Piers Morgan as well. Yes, Colleen. Yeah. Good for you to actually spy that out, to spot that. Yeah. I can only imagine he'll be on Piers Morgan many more times in the future. It looks like Piers does like our Andy, which is good. We like our Andy. Piers likes our Andy. Nice.
I was a little impartial about Piers because, he gets into his controversies, but who doesn't? I mean, and his interview style, I like it because he allows people to have banter and arguments back and forth, but then he corrals it all together. So I like his style. It's much very like Andy.
Pretty much. But yeah, with that being said, on that bombshell, we are going to end today's live stream. So thank you so much to everyone that tuned in today. Really, really appreciate your faces. If you haven't done so already, make sure on your way out you subscribe to Popcorn Planet, turn that notification bell to all, like this stream, comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. And you definitely want to make sure you subscribe and turn the notification bell to all because you do not want to miss the video for tomorrow on Popcorn Planet. And you also do not want to miss my extra special video that will be uploaded to my own channel, Steph the Alternate, in conjunction with tomorrow's special Popcorn Planet video. We'll finally be able to tell you exactly what happened last week, why I was in America, what the big massive secret is, and the story of Andy stabbing me. Yeah.
I might not even know why. Can't wait to find out. So.
Do you know what? To this day, I still don't know why. But I just make it up as I go on. But anywho, make sure you give those videos all the love in the world tomorrow. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's live stream. Really appreciate your faces. We'll be live again around about the same time on Thursday for another Pop Culture Justice live on Popcorn Planet. Andy will be back from next week, but you've got me for the rest of the week. So, deal with it. Brandon, any last comments from you, mate?
I think Kim Porter's case is a big rabbit hole, and we're scratching the surface. And once we get to some of that, and especially the way Steph thinks, she doesn't give up. She'll get to the bottom of things, and I think she can figure this one out. She's very investigative.
Oh yes. Oh yes, Diddy's in trouble. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate all your faces, and until the next time, you guys. Laters. Bye.